Please stop running.
Are you ready yet?
Yep, I'm live. I'm live on both of them. You can't tap that anymore. You're not gonna be able to do that, honey.
Why?
Because you can't reach it.
Oh.
Luna, they're not gonna be able to see you, honey. Very sorry, you're gonna have to reach from the other side. Watch where you're walking. Nope. Right here, just reach up here. Nope. Up. There you go. Now they see you. And you just hit my camera again. You gotta pay attention, Luna, or you're not gonna be able to come over here. Well, pay attention, please. That's all I ask. Hi, Phoebe. Hi, Haley. Thank you for that heart me, Haley. Can I do anything with this one here? Nope. I'm good, Mia. How are you? All right, Haley, I think you're the first one. You got bone.
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 A bone. Bone. Bone.
Yep, Haley, you were the first one. So, Haley, you got bone. Let's read what bone means.
Mom,
I opened right to it. What, honey?
can you draw me a card?
Not right this second. All right, so bone. After our body has gone back to the earth, our bones remain. This card symbolizes our need to leave our mark on the earth and people around us. It may also indicate that something different is coming. A new opportunity, a relationship is on the horizon, and it will leave a long-lasting impression on you. Remember that your time here is limited. Though one day you will be gone, your impact can last forever. Allow yourself to be open to new things and set an intention to strengthen who you are or your connection to this world. Don't play with that, please. The darkness has depth, and there we will find truth. Your kitchen mantra is, I am open to growth. I will leave this world better than it was when I came into it. So that was for you, Haley. Graham Yeater, you're being the funny smartass. Are you still a moderator on my YouTube? I don't know. I don't remember. I know I gave you permission forever ago. Hi, Miss Linda. Hi, Kylie. You're welcome, Haley. Oh, this was for Haley without the J and the 777. All right, so Zombie Mom. You get the artichoke. Let's see what artichoke means. Guys, you're going to have to tell me when we get to 30 shares because it's not showing me. And right now I'm actually live on YouTube as well, so I can't use my tablet like that anymore. All right, so the crown in the kitchen. The artichoke is strong and protected, but inside lies a tender, soft heart. Much like the artichoke, you have a heavy armor around you. Your layers are strong. Yeah, we haven't gotten this one yet, I don't think. Hold on, I lost where that was. Your layers are strong, and it may be time to peel back the outer layers and expose your tender heart. This is a process that may take time and patience, but in the end, it will be worth it. This card urges you to open your heart to those who deserve it. The artichoke crown has many layers. For those who open their heart, wear the crown in the end. Your kitchen mantra, Zombie Mom, is my layers are strong and and abundance, and my heart is soft and open. I am ready to expose my heart to those who deserve my love and grace. I wear the crown. What's up, honey?
She didn't say my outfit was cute.
Okay, your outfit's cute.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Love you.
Now she wants me to do something for her.
I know, but it's 9 o'clock. Oh. All right, guys, remember, if you're asking questions already, we got to get to 5,000 likes and 30 shares before then. Just looking for those daily heart me's. I like that one, too. All right, Ladine, your daily heart me card. You got cheese. The cheese card. Let's read the cheese card. Something about the moon. I can't remember exactly. Cheese making, much like life, depends on the environment and quality of the items used in it. Cheese takes time and patience. It takes knowledge and testing. This card acknowledges the time you must put in to create a masterpiece. Though you have worked hard, there is still more to be fully illuminated. Stay on your path. The moon does not give off light, but reflects it. Like the moon, you are glowing from all that you have taken in from your environment and past experiences. Be proud and keep going. The universe is acknowledging your hard work and grace. Your kitchen mantra, Ladine, is the perfect cheese takes time. Age and wisdom are my gifts. I shall use them to light my path and ripen to my perfect self. Oh, you get part of Mommy's croissant?
I figured you weren't going to eat it for so bad anyway.
I know. Alright.
You're glitching out a little bit on the YouTube one at times.
Yeah,
I liked and shared.
I saw that you liked. Somebody's in here right now watching, but I haven't seen any comments. The thing with this is I have to keep hitting here.
There were some comments, but there is quite
Yeah, I
some.
know. They wanted me to shout them out, and I'm like, I'm not going to shout you out.
No, I'm okay. Careful. Careful.
All right, Blue, I'm going to have to go check. Give me a second, guys. I got to pause. Of course, it's going to be stupid.
Careful. Don't bump
Give me
into
some.
Mommy's thing. Oh,
You've got to start paying attention, Luna. This is like the 20th time I've told you.
back up carefully. Careful. Look, Mama's going to set up. You got to stay away from
Swear to
her.
God. All right, I did get it, Blue. I know you were in here the other day when I said I can't be accepting anything less than like $3 in a question because the fees. If I get less than like 2, I'm not even making any money on it. Like there's so many fees on anything, but I will pull your cards. Did we get to 30 shares yet?
Watch out for it. Almost ready to do it.
What?
Tell her watch out for that, and then she'll not gonna do it.
I'm assuming, yeah, there's 34 shares. Okay. You shared 30 times. Thank you, Zombie. Like I said, TikTok tends to not like when it's the same person sharing over and over and over again. I really don't like having to feel like an asshole because I know you guys do a lot for me, but... Alright, so what's your mom and I life going to look like after this divorce? Alright, so we have the Ace of Swords reversed, the Justice card, and the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Honestly, these are some difficult cards. With the Ace of Swords reversed, this is an indication that your mental clarity is going to be kind of in the gutter. Probably more so your mom than anybody else, right? But that's what the Ace of Swords mean. It feels like there's a stall and you can't move forward because you don't have the answers. You don't have the mental clarity. You don't have the answers to move forward. With the Justice card, this is like the divorce, right? This is the judge coming in, making things really hard for you, making things really difficult for the family. And then the Nine of Pentacles, this almost feels like either your mom doesn't get the alimony she deserves and you don't get the support from your father you deserve either, because the Nine of Pentacles is reversed. You guys are going to feel like things are really tough because maybe you're afraid to make something new out of your life, right? Don't get stuck. Don't be afraid. I also feel like there's, I don't know, the shift in the energy has been so drastic with your dad. Indecision, dragging out the divorce for quite a long time. Things of that nature with the energy of the cards that you got.
Never got that card, but
Yeah, and I don't feel like the support thing, as long as you don't let it linger, right? Because I feel like when your dad gets this break that he's wanting, he's going to want to make it this clean break and just kind of drop off the face of the earth. And that's the feeling I get from him. And I feel like that's incredibly selfish of him because he's not only leaving your mom behind, but he's leaving you behind as well. But there's been this drastic change in him. There's just like this emptiness I feel in him now. Yeah. All right, guys. So if you're new here, we do free yes or no questions to who I am drawn to. Spirit draws me to the questions. I don't choose them. Pay what you would like. Mini readings and $40 in-depth readings as well. You're welcome, Blue. So let's go ahead. Oh, and if you're getting messages from me, you absolutely not. My DMs are completely turned off. If you want to contact me through my website. Don't get scammed by any of the scammers because there's over 50 of them that are stealing my content. If you want to support me over on the Tube of You, I'm live over there right now too, trying this out on the whole dual live stream thing, seeing how it's going to work out, although it seems kind of laggy over on the other one, so I don't know. But I need more followers over there, or subscribers that there are over there, right? Alright, so Devon, will Olivia talk to you tonight? Eight of Diamonds. Not unless it's about work or moving forward, like in a work type way. But keep at it. Don't give up because I feel like it's going to turn into something new if you just keep at it. Zombie, will you move back home eventually? Five of Spades. Somebody talking shit about you or making you feel like it's never going to happen. It's not the ex, is it? Because I feel like whatever you're choosing right now, don't let him fearmonger you, especially about the kids. And if that's the situation where you're like, I'm never going to be able to leave, I'm never going to be able to find my happiness, I'm never going to be able to be free of this monster, don't let him fearmonger you right now because you have the upper hand. Monica, will your twin nephews be successful? Holy shit, yes. So the Ace of Diamonds is an incredibly successful card. This is about abundance in your life. Girls, good night. You want your phones tomorrow?
Do I get a thing? What?
I said good night.
What did you say after that?
I said, do you want your phones tomorrow?
Yeah. There's the pink brush.
Ivy, does James want to see you? Ace of Diamonds again. I promise I am riffle shuffling. I'm going to say if James is expressing interest in you, but it seems off. Trust your gut, because they may only want to see you for what you can give them in some sort of material way.
I want to be famous.
Lou, are your mom and I moving or staying after the divorce is settled? Jack of Spades says don't move just yet. It's not something that can be decided right now. If you rush to conclusions, you're going to like hurt yourself in this situation. Sophie, should you stay friends with Eli? Seven of Hearts says, are you absolutely certain you can get through whatever it is that's causing you stress and anxiety over this situation? This is a lot on the plate. A lot that needs to be healed in order for you to feel confident in yourself and in the friendship, okay? If they aren't giving as much as you are, then it's definitely not something that you should reconcile. Cat, is Nick planning a way to reconnect soon? Ten of Spades, no. Ten of Spades is the narcissist card. I feel like there's definitely been an energy shift there. Joe, will your cousin's job offer suits satisfy you overall? I feel like it's going to be better than you're expecting. Absolutely, with the Queen of Clubs energy. The Queen of Clubs is somebody who goes after their dreams, goes after their passions, and makes the best out of everything, right? They are not going to be sad or upset about anything in their life. Ashley, will Jason marry you? Ten of Spades, no. Spirit is saying that somebody's a narcissist, somebody is a backstabber. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's one of you two, but there is somebody in your midst that is causing a lot of shit going on in your life, and you need to figure that out. You're welcome, Joe. Alexa, is Nick drawn to you? Ace of Diamonds, they are drawn to what you can provide for them materially, not to you as a romantic partner. Linda, will your son always blame you for his chemical problem? I swear this is the other Ace of Diamonds. We all can take a lesson from the Ace of Diamonds, but that is an absolute yes. There's also a spoiled nature about the Ace of Diamonds when it comes in something like this, especially if you had to cut them off financially. But I also pulled a clarifier card and I got the Seven of Hearts, and the Seven of Hearts indicates that they feel as though there's a lot of shit going wrong in their life because everything keeps piling on, right? They're not taking accountability for anything. Ashley, will you ever get married again? Ace of Hearts is yes, absolutely. So the Ace of Hearts is the Ace of Love. It's reconnecting. It's a new love. It's a new marriage. It's absolutely something good. So roly-poly, what did you say here? You did a Ouija board. You just want to make sure all doors are closed and there are no lingering spirits. If you close the board, then you did it, trust yourself. If you're going to use something like that, trust yourself. If you don't know how to use it, you shouldn't be using it. Huh? We have lots of them. We even have the one I painted somewhere. I think it's out in the shed.
That's one cheap Milton Bradley one we can take out in the woods.
Amanda, will you get the job you're interviewing for tomorrow? Nine of Clubs says you're probably going to have to interview again. Whether it's with that particular company, a second interview, something of that nature, there's a redo kind of energy with the Nine of Clubs. Paris, will Sunny and I be together? King of Hearts, yes. The King of Hearts is absolutely somebody you want to spend the rest of your life with. They will grow in exactly the way they need to grow in order to make you confident in the relationship. I switch these around or something.
Night, girls.
Hi, Rach. You're welcome.
I never got my card.
What card?
Asked a question on YouTube.
Okay.
I never got a card.
I said, you're being funny. That was your answer.
Oh.
Nobody said you were getting a card. I answer who I am drawn to. That does not mean everybody gets an answer. Do not throw that slime at me.
I'll make you touch it.
God, why did you do that?
Because you're being a smart butt.
Don't. I hate those farting slimes, man.
Sure, blame it on the slime.
Mm-hmm. They would know if it was me, honey. Megan, will Peter respond to your text soon? King of Clubs, yes. However, when the King of Clubs is interested in somebody, they're very hard to, like, tie down. So if this is some sort of romantic situation, they're going to want something very casual. If this is friendship, they're going to be very slow to open up. If this is business, they're going to drag their feet, okay? So the King of Clubs, he doesn't want to be tied down to anything. What age will you marry? I would be happy to do a year ahead reading and see if it's in your year ahead. But I don't do those on the live stream. That's something you have to book in my store. Roxanne, that's the same for you. If you would like me to look at your year ahead, when we do timelines in my room, I look at your entire year. I give you a ton of information, key dates that are absolutely important, and key dates to avoid. There's a ton of information I give you in your year ahead reading that will pinpoint exactly what you're asking. Accountability, should you sell your house?
I was thinking, why don't you do those kind of readings live?
Because when I do that reading, the eight of diamonds says keep working at it. Don't sell just yet because it's not the right time, especially with all the retrogrades. The eight of diamonds says keep working on it. Accountability, because when I do that, I read their astrology chart. I do their whole birth chart and compare it to the chart with the entire year. Then I ask spirit. Then I draw them cards. There's all kinds of shit I do in the year ahead reading. It's not, I mean, I could do them live, but then you're divulging all that information to everybody.
Well, I mean, they're paying for a reading live, of course, that's kind of complicated. I was just thinking.
Loopy, you want to know if you're diabetic? So I am not a doctor. I have to tell you that. I am a medical intuitive, however, but please go see your doctor if you feel like you're diabetic. But I feel like you have more thyroid issues, something of that nature that's making it difficult for your body to process other things, which makes it feel like you're having sugar crashes or you are exhausted because your blood sugar is wrong, right? I'm picking up thyroid, not your pancreas.
Make sure Kool-Aid and drink the whole thing in 30 minutes and tell me how you feel. That's a good way to find out. Of course, if you are diabetic, that's a bad way to find
Hi,
out.
Beth.
My doctor said you show no signs of diabetes.
Yeah, I don't limit the free questions to 2. I limit to 1 or 2 answers. But if you've gotten 2 answers, you absolutely aren't going to get more. But I can say this. If you sit and listen, you probably will get an answer to your question just through everybody else getting their answers. If it feels like it fits, it probably does. I know she had 2 answers. I was just saying that it's not 2 questions, it's 2 answers. 1 or 2 answers per night, but I don't care how many questions they ask. I don't even care how many times they ask their question, as long as they don't spam my chat.
Let me guess, you forgot your remote.
Oh, no, I have a remote. TML, you're missing your kitty?
Me too.
I know, honey. Freya was the star of my show last night.
Yeah?
Yeah,
What did you do, show Fox Kitty?
yeah. Yeah, I think even if I can't use the tablet for streaming, I can still hold another phone in that, or I can pop the other one on and do another phone. Um, just because this looks laggy and
They don't look that bad on the other end. It is kind of maybe down.
I mean this even TikTok lags, so
Yeah.
that's why I always tell you to turn the volume down because I don't like to hear the echo of myself.
Echo, echo, echo.
Can you sound any more like my dad? He used to say that all the time when he was testing the echo mic or whistling.
How do you even tell what room he's in?
Hmm?
You got all snuggled up at her feet. Now he's out here.
And she probably fell asleep already.
I know I didn't take a nap today.
It would be nice if she was sleeping already because she was literally still awake after I was done with the live stream last night.
I told her I hear that she's up that late again. She ain't getting no games tomorrow.
Yeah. Deb, will you ever remarry? Keep working at it, Deb. Novelesk, is your current obstacle working itself out without you doing more? King of Spades, yeah. I don't feel like you have to push any harder. You already know the situation. You already know how it's going to resolve. You already see movement in it. Just be confident like the King of Spades would be, right? He is very authoritative over his own life, and he knows how it's going to pan out. You don't have to move any. Jeanette, you want to know if your dad will make it a few more years? Yes. He's tougher than you think he is. Nadia, will love come in your way? Ten of Diamonds. Ten of Diamonds indicates that you should focus on your material life, and that will help you find the love that you're looking for. Helen, there's no reason to spam my chat. I don't like looking up when there's 40 people in my room to see that somebody has my chat filled with their question. Arlene, does Adam want to reconcile? Ten of Diamonds, don't let them take advantage of you. Two of Diamonds says there's struggle there. I feel like if you only feel that they're there for the material, don't let them come back, right? Whatever issues were between you, especially if they were money issues that tore you apart, there's not going to be reconciliation there.
You can put a camera on top of this.
Mm-hmm.
GoPro, man.
Heather, are John's feelings for you fleeting? Can they be rebuilt? King of Spades. I'm going to say this about the King of Spades, all right? They very much can be your best friend, but once the romance is gone, it's probably gone, okay? In this situation, there's probably nothing to be rebuilt. I'm good, Marwa. How are you? Accountability. Will TikTok help your business grow? Wild card. Four of Diamonds. I feel like as long as you have, and I think I've given you this advice before, as long as you have your business planned out perfectly, it will absolutely help you. But if you approach it the wrong way, like me, I've tripled my business since going on TikTok, right? It is all about trusting the process, trusting what is going on and studying and making sure you do the right things. So Marwa, when I read, I do 3 yes or no questions. So you got to ask a yes or no question. Jess, is Anderson interested in you? King of Spades again. I am shuffling the shit out of these cards. I'm going to say he's interested as a friend, but not as anything else. Wait, what's going on with Beth? I missed it. Oh my God, Beth. How are you going to keep all the people away from you? I told you Spirit likes to be fucking cheeky like that. Am I gonna win the Powerball? Yes, you're gonna win it. You're winning it. At least you won $4. That's more than you spent on your ticket, right? I know. Let's all have a retreat on Beth. All right, Marwo, you want to know if he will reach out this week? I get a 7 of spades. The 7 of spades is a card that says that they are a liar, a thief, or a cheat. You don't want that energy in your life. So it's time to move on, Marwa. Michelle, is Keith going to make contact when he gets out? 2 of diamonds says there's going to be struggle revolving around that. I don't know whether it's that they can't figure out how to call you, can't figure out how to, you know, they don't have your number, how to get a hold of you. I don't know why the struggle is there, but there's struggle there. Shen, will you find love after your divorce? Yes. The Jack of Clubs, I'm going to be very, very honest. The Jack of Clubs is telling you that you absolutely need to go out and have fun. Don't settle down right away, but you absolutely will find love. Firefly Magic, is the Scorpio in love with you? 6 of diamonds. 6 of diamonds says that they can be convinced to be in love with you, but as of right now, the energy is definitely not love. They need other people to tell them why you are lovable. Nay, is August the month you will receive a job? 3 of clubs says, have faith that the universe is already sending blessings your way. You may get a job before August, but it does look good for you. You're welcome, Firefly. Rose, will your new business be a big success? 10 of Spades says no. Something is not right about the business plan that you have, especially if you're trying to launch it right now. We're about to go into Mercury retrograde. We have 4 other planets that are retrograde. Please do not try to do any sort of business right now. Nothing that's new. Catherine, did your mother-in-law speak with her son after your conversation? Ace of Diamonds. I'm going to say that there's a yes, but it's not to the value or what you were expecting, right? You were holding her up here for this conversation, and the conversation was down here. Connie, will you pass your test? 3 of Spades, no. 3 of Spades is the heartbreak card, unfortunately, so I don't feel like you're going to be passing your test. Katie, once our loved ones are on the other side, that is their mission. They watch over us. They guide us down the right path. That is the only thing that they want, is to see us happy. Ryan, will you and Charlie sort things out now that she's got a new house? King of Clubs is a very good indication that things are going in the right direction. It's going to be a little less bumpy, a little bit more stable, and slowly get more and more stable, okay? Jen, will Dan reach out to you? 9 of Clubs. I'm going to tell you something about the 9 of Clubs. The 9 of Clubs is a card of cycles, okay? So it's very possible that whatever has kept them from reaching out before is going to continue to happen. If you are not accepting that, either move on or tell them that you don't accept it and put boundaries down. Natalie, will you hear from AK tomorrow? Wild card. King of Hearts. I'm going to say maybe not tomorrow, but you will definitely hear from them with the King of Hearts energy. Cleary, that is a paid reading. That is not a free yes or no question. I am more than happy to help you if you wanted to send in a donation. Donna, will your house sell soon? Wild card. 3 of Hearts. 3 of Hearts is a celebration. However, I don't think it's going to be as soon as you're hoping. See, here's the thing with soon, right? Soon to me is different than soon to you. So I feel like whatever your soon is definitely different than mine, and Spirit's saying that their soon is not fast enough for you. Blue skies. I am not a doctor. I am in fact a medical intuitive, and I do feel like you need to see a doctor. Please go do so. The 5th. Will Alan come back?
You don't want to say my name.
Is that who that is? Okay, I'm like, who the hell is that? Alan is not coming back. The 10 of spades is the card of the narcissist. It's the card of the backstabber. What'd you change your name to that for?
That's a different account. Got one account watching TV and another one right here.
Oh, okay.
It asked me for a name. I didn't want my actual name being known, so I put something you'd never say.
Yeah.
She wanted you to, but
What?
a drink.
It's on the table, purple cup.
Chester?
What are you, like, copying and pasting, like, some generic shit that people say all the time? In your comments over here, like, you never speak like that.
Will my health improve?
No.
That's all I've said.
What is your name on there?
Your daddy.
Oh, I didn't. That's not who I was talking about. I thought you were Donella or whatever over
Oh, no,
there.
you gotta-
See, I can't even bring up the chat unless somebody sends a message over there. I don't get the whole tube of you side.
I've even got a goofy picture.
Oh.
Up to me.
AJ, will you succeed in your current mention? Hi, Ebony. You will succeed. The 10 of Hearts is the happy family card. So you finally heard something from Brent. Should you reply to Brent or leave it? All right, let's see. 4 of Clubs. Oh, that's difficult. King of Hearts. I'm going to say reply. Because remember about the King of Hearts. The King of Hearts makes the changes you need to see. The 4 of Clubs is stability. I'm going to say don't ignore his message. Reply. I'm glad he's finally sent you a message.
I'm not walking.
Kat, why is Elle looking at your Insta? I can't even tell you. If you want an in-depth reading, something other than a yes or no question, you're going to have to send a donation. April, will Brandon want a romantic relationship? 6 of Hearts, probably not soon. They're still stuck in the past. Renee, is your daughter's father okay? That's horrible, Ebony. Your daughter's father is just fine. The 2 of Hearts is a card that says that they are perfectly aligned with where they are right now. Remember, guys, I only answer questions that I'm drawn to, and Spirit chooses those questions for me. I don't choose. Hold on, honey. This is getting in the way. This, I can't click on buttons.
Or that.
Sheena, will things go in your favor tomorrow? Queen of Spades. Probably not with the Queen of Spades. However, the Queen of Spades can always make a good case for themselves. So This is like a talk your way out of it kind of card. If you don't know how to talk your way out of a situation, if you don't know how to represent yourself properly, you need representation. Okay? So it's not going to go well unless you know how to like talk yourself out of anything. Even if you're not going to like get in trouble or you're worried about getting in trouble, you just need to know how to represent yourself.
That's what you need to post to get followers.
You're so strange.
Strange. Wanna come out of the rain? You're strange. Okay.
Oh. I'm sorry, Rach. I was hoping you'd get more time with them, but when they're ready, especially when cancer's got them, you know. She's the one that I showed Freya to. She lost her puppy this morning.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Hi, Amanda. My favorite stalker.
You got more than one?
No, Amanda is my favorite stalker.
I know you-
Jojo, if you would like me to look at your timeline, I do that in a year ahead reading. You can book that in my store.
JoJo from JoJo's Bizarre Circle. Oh my god.
Tracy, will things go in your favor on August 5th? Queen of Diamonds, yes. The Queen of Diamonds is a badass. She's the master manifester. She's not going to accept bullshit. She's not. Be the Queen of Diamonds. Go after what is yours, and you're going to get it. Hold on. V asked how you would feel if he came to live with you. Wow. That's amazing. Erica, will you see Eric tomorrow for your birthday? Oh, happy birthday, Erica. King of Spades. I'm going to say it's very possible. They may, however, tell you that they have to work. Just so you're aware, because the King of Spades is not somebody who is going to put that as a priority. They would love to support you and be there for you, but they also have other priorities, like other things that they feel are more important than your birthday, which I don't understand. Like, I would definitely be there for somebody's birthday. All right, Amanda, don't forget to send it to the new one, not the old one.
You should be there for my birthday. I don't myself.
You just had your birthday. You turned 40 and your body started falling apart.
It's all been falling for a long before that.
Karen, will Jimmy and I travel together to Cancun next week? I'm going to say yes, big time. The Ace of Diamonds is also a surprise once you're there. A big one. All right. Amanda, let me write this down. Oh, I totally forgot I was supposed to be doing subscriber readings too. Grab yours. Hi, Ashley. All right, so are we reading on that? Of course your mom's being a major B. You're happy. But are we reading on the V situation? Nobody's going to be able to see Jake. God, you're so weird. I mean, Finn.
You can't make me go away.
I know. All right, so we got the Emperor, Amanda. It was Finn. We have the Emperor, the Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Cups. I'm gonna say yes, even without drawing any more cards. The Nine of Swords reversed, the Three of Wands upright. It's gonna take a little bit. The Hanged Man. You gotta let him take as much time as he needs with that kind of energy. The Six of Pentacles, the Magician on the bottom of the deck. I'm gonna say yes, absolutely. So here's the Emperor, Amanda. Here he is. Here you are. You're absolutely feeling on top of the world, the kings of your own castle, right? You're asking if he's coming to you. Yes, absolutely. I can't even believe that he asked. Like, I am in utter shock that he asked. But here's the Emperor with the Wheel of Fortune right next to it. Spirit's saying that fortune is moving in your favor, right? So understand that this tiny little ticks that you've had before, it's about to like break open on those gears on that wheel, and it's about to start spinning full speed. Okay? Especially with the Knight of Cups coming next, Amanda. The Knight of Cups is the Prince Charming card, the Knight in Shining Armor card, right? He is finally going to be able to express his love to you the way he hasn't ever been able to before, right? In your home, living under your roof. With the Nine of Swords reversed, this is stress, anxiety, the bullshit plastic situation, whatever else situation that he's going through. You good?
Putting a little bit of whipped cream.
I wasn't going to use that for anything.
Okay, thank you.
So the Nine of Swords, stress and anxiety out the window. The Three of Wands, this is why I'm going to say it's going to take a little bit longer than you're hoping or expecting, right? So Three of Wands, have faith that those blessings are coming in. You see them, you know they're coming, you know what they are. You're just waiting on them to like dock and shower you with your abundance. The Hangman is where I'm saying you got to give him the time that he needs. He is finally making plans, making movement towards getting this done. Give him the little bit of time that he's going to need to get his affairs in order. But once he does, that's where the Six of Pentacles comes in. This is him getting his affairs in order. This is Spirit helping him get his affairs in order so that everything feels perfectly aligned. And you're going to be able to help him too, because the Magician's on the bottom of the deck, but so is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, she's that badass. She can manifest anything she wants. So be the Magician and the Queen of Pentacles. This is perfect for you. This is you absolutely being able to make this happen. You've got him moving finally. You've got him finally moving towards you. There's no going back. There's no backpedaling here. He is king of backpedaling. We all know this, but he's not. He's not going to this time. Not with those cards.
I'm gonna freeze this. So much better. It's like your chocolate mousse.
Yeah, I really did need to use that. So don't let me forget that
I thought you were being a smart butt.
I was being a smart
Because I was
smart
actually
butt.
coming over here to ask you.
I wasn't going to use that for anything. Is you know, obviously.
Obviously, darling. Would you like some of my redneck chocolate mousse?
No, thank you.
It's
So your
mousse.
concern is your mom. You don't want her to ruin it. Yeah, I don't. Your dad said to put her in a home. Just get rid of her. Put her in a home. She's not allowed to ruin it. But I don't. That's why I'm like, I don't think that's a good idea. But if you need to, if she's not going to listen, if she's not going to respect your boundaries, if she's going to start ruining shit between the two of you, then she's got to go. She's a spoiled little princess, right? You do everything for her. You pay all her bills. You pay her for her phone, her car, whatever, right? She's spoiled. And if she's not going to listen and she's going to start causing shit, she doesn't deserve to be there. You've been waiting for this for far too long to let her fuck this up. Right. Absolutely. Plan for the kids. They're going to be just fine. You told them you'd have to get the house ready for the kids. Yeah. They'll be fine. They will be happy just to have a mom. right? It's not even like the transition will be incredibly smooth because they're going to have somebody that they can rely on, and they haven't been able to have that before.
Man, but you're gonna love it when mom gets to move in.
I'm gonna give her her own little tiny house.
I ain't ever putting that woman in home.
She's throwing tantrums right now. You're planning on a home with a pack house for her. That's what I was just talking about with Jeff.
I'll just tell my mom. No, put her in the corner.
Put her in the corner.
No, she could be having tantrums, senile as shit, and I'm still gonna run from that woman. She's scary.
The 5th, you want to know if Alan will come back. 2 of Hearts. The 2 of Hearts is it is the soulmate card. I'm going to say yes. Hi, Babushka. How are you? She very falsely claims she wants to see you happy. She doesn't. No. She wants to control everything. She always has. Annie, will you and JM work this out? 2 of Spades is indecisive energy, okay? So the 2 of Spades says that you're both being stubborn. You're both very, very much being stubborn, and your ideas are not, they're not cohesive. You're arguing over things that shouldn't be arguing about, and you've got to talk. Really talk, and not let the argument get in the way. Lisa, is Jerome in love with you, or is he in love with someone else? Jack of Diamonds. Jack of Hearts. King of Spades. I'm going to say he is absolutely in love with you, okay? He has plans for the future. He wants to be happy, and he's making plans. If he seems distant, it's because he's making plans for the future. With the Jack of Hearts coming in there, he's your knight in shining armor. He really is. Trust that if he is doing something that makes him feel distant, it's because of that. He's trying to make a good future for you. Thank you.
Old people candy for old people.
All right, Amanda, what's your mom question, dear?
Mother.
I can't, unless I have a sore throat, I can't talk with hard candy. It causes me to have too much saliva, which I already have too much of as it is.
I know, but you're leaving doorways open, like,
Mm-hmm.
I can give you a sore throat. Can't talk to your mouth. Trying to be proper here. It's really hard. Did you know that with an SDR you can derail a train now?
Alright, so Amanda, you say exactly that. How will she take him and the kids coming to your home? Will she fall in line? Do you want cards, or do you want your dad's answer? Because I feel like your dad's answer is pretty in line with what Spirit's saying anyways. Anything you say with an English accent is proper, by the way, she says. Oh.
Okay.
Yes? Okay, so your dad says your idea is key. It's the only way she's going to fall in line. She is going to start shit. She's going to be a pain in the ass. But if you give her her own space, even if it's a shed in the corner of the backyard, and make it nice for her, like a tiny home, right? That's going to have her own little world, right? She's not going to have any say in what goes on in the main house. So he says, and so does Spirit, that you're on the right path with that. As long as you give her her own space, which is totally spoiled, right? But appease her with that, and she will be good.
My mother must be appeased. You're not lying. My mom's almost done it. They brought you in. They can, and we'll try to take you out.
Yeah, you got to continue to put her in her place. You got to continue to keep your boundaries solid, right? She cannot, she can't get under your skin. You can't let her.
She's about to lose her Xbox, I know that much.
I feel like that's dependent on whether or not all these lawsuits happen or what goes on with all that at the sale of the businesses and things of that nature. Figure all that out first and then figure out the home situation, is what Spirit says, Amanda. Um, there's a puzzle piece. Hold on. I figure I'm moving enough, it would stop doing that to me. Laura, will you be in a romantic relationship this year? Queen of Diamonds does not accept not being happy. She's going to make the life of her dreams and she's going to make everything that she wants come true. She's a badass. She's a master manifester. Manifest your love. Manifest the life with that love. Be powerful. Sherry, is your heart okay? You mean your physical heart? I'm going to tell you this. You actually got the heartbreak card, and I'm going to say this as well. I'm not a doctor, but I am a medical intuitive, and I do feel like if you have some heart fluttering, palpitations, whatever it is, something there doesn't seem right, and you got the heartbreak card along with it, go to the doctor. Miss Honey, did you have that baby yet, or are you really just going to have to wait for that surgery?
Do jumping jacks.
Do jumping jacks. I'm sure she's been doing everything, honey. Susan, will you see much improvement next month? You feel like you're regressing.
On a roller coaster.
Nine of Spades. Nine of Spades does say there's going to be some stress, anxiety, and sleepless nights. However, sometimes when we are growing and moving forward, that's when the most stress happens, right? So I feel like you're moving along exactly how you're supposed to. You're really going to have to wait. Oh, man.
Roller coaster. One of those Gravitrons doesn't work.
Well, that's good, Sherry. I feel like you'll get the answers that you need. I have heart problems, so I get it. Like, it's scary to have heart problems and to be told that your heart doesn't work right. Emma, does Mondo want you to be together? You're confused. Ace of Diamonds. So Ace of Diamonds does indicate that it's shifting from like love to what you can provide. And I think I've told you this before, that he may only be there for what you can provide. Hi, Tamara. I saw your video about your daddy. I'm so glad that he's home. How's he feeling? Did you see my comment? Jonathan's like, he's a tough old son of a bitch. He'll be good. Island Girl, will you get the job? Five of Hearts. Sadness and sorrow. I feel like... And I almost wonder if your friend's going to flake out and not give you the recommendation they say that she's going to. Hi, Colleen. Welcome back, Beth. I have no idea. When I talk, I let spirit speak. I have no idea what your answer was. I don't even know what your question was. And I don't repeat myself for that exact reason. It's not fair for everybody else for me to try to remember what I said. You told your dad my comment and he left. He's doing okay. Not great, but better. Well, I'm glad that he's better. He looked good in the puppy dog picture. Like, he looked like he was super happy. You got your work note. Yay! Amanda, I don't think he's happy that there's going to be some stress with your mom, but he's happy about that finally telling you that he's made the decision. Yeah, I can't even imagine being away from all, like, I was in the ICU for what, 2 weeks?
Something like that. Which time?
Oh, I was in the ICU twice. I forgot about that. The longer time. Oh, the one I'm thinking of.
Right. Yeah.
Does Shan... I do not like these I don't understand. Does anybody understand the tube of you and how to get the stupid chat to pop back up? Because I don't understand how to get it to pop back up. All right, so Benita Bala, does Shan mom Rima suspect that Sham likes you? 8 of diamonds. No, they don't suspect anything. I mean, Amanda, I think he understands your mom, even if he's never see her be completely difficult. You've said enough for him to understand. Panos, will you get the job?
I can look at mine and see the comments.
Oh. Ace of Hearts says yes, you'll get the job. AJ, is Ash still looking at your socials? King of Spades definitely would be creeping. Like, they would be stalking from behind the scenes. I'm going to say yes. Yeah, I am on both right now, Beth. I got a new mount that holds 2 things. So I'm over on the Tube of You live, and I'm over here. There hasn't been much engagement on the tube over there. It's mainly over here. A new job, Tamara. Oh no, are you leaving my job? 5 of spades. Uh-oh. 4 of diamonds. I'm going to say that you are probably not going to hear the best news. Or you're not going to get a glowing recommendation, only because I know how it is to leave where you are leaving and not get good recommendations. And I know you probably don't want to hear that, but it is what happens. Benita, yep, your question was answered, but just so you're aware, I don't answer all the questions. When I say your name, I say your question, and I say the answer. Please try to listen. You're welcome, Tamara. Norma, will you be getting a promotion soon? Jack of Hearts, yes. User, you want to know how your health is? That is not a free yes or no question. $10 for plastic. I like that one this time. You're funny, Amanda. $10 for V. $10 for my mom. $10 for plastic. That's about all I can read is like for one word. One word is what I can read. You guys, some of you guys try to like write a novel and I'll look at it after and I'm like, yeah, I definitely wasn't going to see all that in the notification. I know, that's all you put on there. You're welcome, Benita. All right, so what specifically about plastic? Like her torture behind bars, her butt falling out, what? She's plastic, honey. That's what we mean, plastic surgery. She's the queen of plastic surgery. Oh. You want to know if she's going to melt after she's aware of this move, and will the kids come right away? All right. I know I love him too. He looks at me like, what? That's one of them A-B conversations.
So I've seen my way into it.
I know, right? All right, so we have the 4 of Swords, the 7 of Cups reversed, the Hanged Man reversed, the Empress reversed, the 3 of Cups reversed. She's out of there. The Ace of Wands upright, and then the 2 of Wands reversed on the bottom of the deck. There is no amount of prayers that are going to save her. Okay, with the Two of Wands reversed, the Two of Wands upright, that's that have faith card. This is where Spirit's saying this is not moving. There's no movement here. We're not giving this to you. Stop asking for it, right? They're being very direct. They're being very in your face. Spirit does that, right? This is absolutely them saying, no, we're not budging here. You're not having the life that you wanted. This is not happening. The Four of Swords comes in first, right? And the Four of Swords is, did you really rename yourself Beefcake Pop?
Mm-hmm.
I am doing a paid reading.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, sir. The Four of Swords. Did I scare you, Jinxie? The Four of Swords comes in and says she needs to put it to rest. She needs to quit with all her shit, okay? And she probably will, because I feel like there's a payoff at the end of this, and it's going to take a payoff in order for her to move forward. But we have the Seven of Cups next, reversed. So that means that all of these cups that she's trying to fill or hoping that Spirit fills for her are slowly pouring out. With the Hangman reverse, she's stuck. She's stubborn. She's only seeing that one way of seeing things. She's not seeing it from anybody else's perspective but her own. The Empress reversed, however, makes her feel like dog shit. She is not being praised the way that she demands to be praised. She does not at all see anything other than shit. The Three of Cups reversed, that's the celebration card, turned on its head. It's also the marriage card turned on its head, right? So, things are absolutely falling apart. And they're falling apart in the best way. However, with the Ace of Wands coming in at the end, she's going to want something. And I feel like you might have to bite the bullet, you and V, to get her out of the way. Because I've already told you over and over and over again that she does not care at all about being a mother. She literally uses those children as pawns. They are Instagram models to her. They boost her likability factor, right? She does not care.
My favorite kind of person.
You're horrible.
I meant that sarcastically.
Uh-huh. Anyways, she doesn't care. You know she doesn't. But she does care enough to say, hey, I'll get out of here if you just cut me a check, right?
Yeah, and change my name to something you'd actually say.
Can you see Jeff? You'd like to put a face to a voice? I don't know if he's okay with that.
I gotta go on the other
You
side.
could see the top of his head. Yeah,
Hello.
top of his
She's
head.
in the way. I can't get over there.
That's about all you can see, I guess.
Just a weird haircut and weird eyes. That's it.
Not a weird haircut. I cut your hair just fine.
Well, it needs cut now, so it's all weird.
Yeah, I know. And he's going to slowly but surely truly believe that, you know. I don't know if you'll have to pay her a lot. I feel like you buy her a new butt and she'll take off, right?
And everyone else take off because the BBL smells.
You're a funny man, Jeff, they say.
And if somebody doesn't take their butt to bed, I'm gonna pack up that Xbox for tomorrow.
I know. Alright, Babushka, is your marriage over?
No, it's fine. Mom said it's bad for me, so I didn't.
Eight of Diamonds says there's a lot of work ahead of you. I'm not entirely sure that the two of you are ready for the amount of work that is ahead of you. Doesn't mean it's over. It just means there's a lot of work. Marietta, will you and Kilo be in a serious relationship in the future? Four of Diamonds, you gotta let that go. It's not gonna happen. You're welcome, Babushka. She'll need it for her new government home. You're horrible, Amanda. Did you spill them all over the place?
No, why are you no, you say it's bad for me, but I can't fall asleep without it.
Mishti, does Ashgat have a crush on you? Five of Spades says absolutely not. You're a little bit stuck in your head with that one. All right, Monica, are you going to get any job next month?
Trying to be nice.
9 of Hearts is your hopes and wishes and dreams coming true. I know I keep saying it for you, but I do feel like there's something. There is something out there that's going to shift, and you will be able to find it, you know? You've got to continue to put yourself out there the right way, and the right company will find you. I don't understand why people retract their messages over on the tube of you. I say their questions, so it's like, why take it out of there? Excuse me, mister, that's not okay. Chester. He's like, but it's new. I have to play with it. Nobody's seen you in a while.
Your presence is being requested, mister.
Look how big he's getting. See how big he's getting?
He's like, I don't want to.
He's like, no camera for you.
No, do not, no.
He's looking at the moth,
No,
honey.
he's looking at this.
No, he was looking at the moth.
I'm telling you, you can jump to that ball.
I know what he's going to jump and do. He's going to learn not to. He's out of there. I know he is growing so much. He's getting so big. He's not going to be a little kitty. He's going to have his weird legs, and that's just the way he's going to be.
Well, crack gremlin.
Now he's camera shy, I know, right? He just wants to play. He's like jumping all over the place. Right. He's absolutely too busy. What?
Still not gonna answer my question.
With hard work and dedication, your health will be just fine.
Oh, I haven't died. Ooh, tattoo. Can I go get some markers and colors I didn't leave me on?
I don't care. You don't have to worry about drawing on me and me actually tattooing it at this point.
Just be on that tattoo machine.
Yeah, I know. If we did, I'd be up all night doing it. Yay, Colleen, I'm so excited for you. I saw something happen on that side, but it didn't pop up long. Rach, will you get engaged this year? Three of Spades says no, probably not engaged. It may not be until next year, and it may not happen, right? Sometimes when you find the love of your life, you don't need that ring, you don't need the paperwork, you just decide to be together forever. Chester, get down. See, you just fell. Stop trying to jump so far. Sunflower. Will Christopher text you this week? The Eight of Diamonds is hard work. They may either text you about work, or you're going to have to put in a little effort to get them to talk about anything other than work. Okay? With the Ace of Clubs, it does show me that they are willing to move forward, like, in a different way. However, they're not ready for any sort of commitment yet. I agree, Amanda. You'll get that. I went out in the sun for like 2 minutes earlier, and now my freckles are popping. I didn't mean the rough patches. I mean, like, my freckles are actually standing out. Sherry, will there be another man in your life? Three of Diamonds does suggest that you are going to find somebody that is on your level. that the energy between the two of you will work very, very well together, and you may meet them in some sort of work type situation. Ow, what is with that
I made a
shoulder?
video. Just you talking in the background and you staring at the camera all creepily.
And you posted that on your tube of you?
Yeah.
Awesome. 1 week from today is ours birthday. You're going to mail him a card. Good with being friends. Sounds good, Colleen. Carrig, will your ex be in your life?
You're right.
Ace of Spades says they're willing to talk about being in your life, but not necessarily that they will come back. There are some things that need to be solved, healed, figured out first. Big, deep conversations with the Ace of Spades.
You look incredibly stoned in that thumbnail right there.
I know I do, but I don't pick the thumbnails over there. I just throw the videos up. You saw a stray dog twice already. Keep thinking about him. Should you go find him? Is he aggressive? We had a stray come up on our porch yesterday. Well, she wasn't really a stray. We figured out who she was and where she belonged. King of Hearts does suggest, Amanda, that you should go see that doggy and see what's going on.
Yeah, pet that dog.
That dog. That
You should
doggy.
go pet that doggy.
I did not pet the doggy.
Yeah,
She was super cute.
you're mean to that doggy.
I was not mean to her. I gave her water. I found her owner.
You wouldn't let her in the house,
No, I would not let her in the house.
but she was cute.
I know she was cute, but Chester was not very happy.
Chester wasn't happy. Kids were giving him attention.
Christy Lynn, does William love you? I'm going to say that there is definitely something building there. The Four of Clubs is a stability card. This is planning for a beautiful future, so they may already been thinking about how a future is going to be with you. Excuse me, you do not take an old lady's fan. I need that.
This isn't the first time he's having an affair with Sam.
Takes my hot flash fan. I agree. Amanda, any advice that Beth gives you, exactly, put it back. Any advice that Beth gives you, take it. She works diligently finding strays and bringing them back home.
Hey, we found the fountain of youth. Psilocybin shows anti-aging properties.
I don't doubt it. It does a lot of good for a lot of people.
It makes me taste colors.
Back off the fan. We need our fan. He comes in the other day after I had to sit down in the middle of cooking. He's like, "Are you having a granny flash?" I wanted to smack him. Oh. Sherry, should you apply for disability now? Four of Hearts says wait a little bit. This is a card of boredom and dissatisfaction, so I'm assuming it's more towards the dissatisfaction part. Disability is a bitch. It's hard to get disability, even if you are the most disabled person in the world, even if you have lifelong disabilities like epilepsy, autism, cerebral palsy like my son, they will still take it away at a drop of a hat. Sheena, is Jalen going to reach out soon? Beth, she's in California. I'm going to say yes, absolutely. The Jack of Hearts is the Knight in Shining Armor card. Your doctor said the same years ago? You're welcome. Hi, Jenny. How are you? I really need a different chair over here. I need something for my back eventually. Like, that one's too tall. It's not very comfortable, and I'm afraid to sit in it with the wheel being funky. And the other one has weird armrests on it. It's hard to. I just need to make the girls give the other one to Jonathan. Take mine back from Jonathan. Your heroine gave you
My human gave me-
chemicals, and you loved it.
I wasn't gonna say the D word, although that could be. My human gave me D, and I left it that.
Ew.
Bad, yeah.
Yeah, I just mean it in general. Like, I need a different chair over here because this one doesn't have the back on it. Because when I ordered it, they sent me two right arms instead of a right and a left. I'm glad you found my live too, Sherry. I'm good, thank you, Jenny. AJ, do you think Ash would be a good partner for you? You friend zoned him and now you miss him. Absolutely. I feel like the way that you miss him is because you feel the growth and potential that he has now, right? He wasn't always the perfect person for you, but the King of Hearts is somebody who grows into being that perfect person. He's your person, and I know that you friend zoned him, but I think things are different now for sure. Hi, Spamela. Michelle, will you and Mike be okay? Yes, absolutely. So this is the soulmate card. Even if you guys are not in a relationship, you could be soulmates with friends, with family, with your pets even, right? So you guys will be just fine.
This is hilarious. In my news app, apparently an old lady got a notification, and she said, "Get off my phone now and stay out. I'm a sick old woman trying to give a response for an appointment. I am sick. Get off." She was replying to her comment, or to her notification, and created a whole post down here and everything.
Okay.
Did someone get her a jitterbug phone?
Oh, Apple McConnell, you know what? I'm an ordained minister. I've read the Bible more than you. You really want to fucking start this fight? Because you're Leviticus 19:31. Don't turn to mediums. Don't seek them and make yourselves unclean. I am your God. Guess what? Guess what? There are over 20 scriptures I could read you right now that say what I'm doing is God-given and it is perfectly fine. So, see yourself out the door.
Oh, chicken.
I switched desks or else I would have, I saw that. I switched desks or else I would have had the difference. Scriptures, I gotta get them on this desk now. Hello, Gidget, how are you?
Is hello on the phone outdated? No. Like
I always
Jonathan
say
answers
hello.
the phone and doesn't say anything.
I know. That boy needs a lesson. He doesn't understand. They just keep coming in. I know. Why do all good psychics have mirrors behind them? Because it deflects the bullshit. That mirror actually, if hold on. If you look really close, you could see that it's locked with a sigil.
Don't look. She's stealing your soul.
I am not, honey.
I've been trapped in that mirror for 7 years. Someone help.
What is that movie?
I don't know.
There is a movie where you're trapped in a mirror.
You should make that for the kids one day.
Oh God, that's disgusting.
Hot dogs and gelatin with pickles and olives. That is gory.
But yeah, I don't. When you have mirrors, Like in this, according to feng shui, you should never have one pointing towards the door directly, but you should have one in the entryway, so that having it on that wall doesn't point towards my front door, but it's technically in my entryway. That, and it's got a spell on it. Mirror, mirror on the wall, absolutely.
Swallow soul.
Yeah, I mean, if you hang around a little bit, if you haven't noticed, you will learn a thing or two from me.
Have a swallow soul.
Enough. Kelly, they absolutely are. So once our loved ones are on the other side, they are not gone. They are still in the room with us. They are still around us, and you're not being selfish if you think that can only be with you. They could be with everyone all at once. Once they're on the other side, they see, know, do everything they possibly can to make sure we are happy and on our right path. Anything at all that bothered them when they were here is null and void. It's gone.
Did you know we can rent private swimming pools now in North Carolina? Like if someone has a pool, we can rent them.
You mean, Christy, do you mean private ratings? I do. In my store, there's a multitude of things that you is called Mirror. Yeah, maybe. Because I remember one about, it's a movie, like they get locked in the mirror. It wasn't the skeleton key, was it? Do they get locked in a mirror? I know that she's got to go through the door with the skeleton key. But is it the mirror that's in the room that traps them? I don't remember what the skeleton key was. No, roly-poly mediumship is never the same day. I like to spend at least 24 hours with your loved one before we have our reading. That way your energy doesn't affect any of the messages that they want to send. Oculus? I don't think that's the one. You're welcome. And then if you do book that reading, the only thing I want is their first name and a picture. I don't want to know who they are to you. I don't want to know any of that. I just want their first name and a picture. I know, your dad is always hanging out with me. I always know when you plan on coming into the live, too, because he'll pop in right before you do. He's absolutely hilarious sometimes. All right, there was a question back here. All right, so October, I think that's what your name's supposed to be, is continuing no contact going to get Alan, L, and I together. I think I was trying to make sense of your name, October, but it looks, in my ADHD brain, it's like causing a short. And I was like, what? So the Queen of Spades says that the situation that happened between the two of you is not yet resolved, okay? Continuing no contact is probably your best option right now. They have no sadness or sorrow or remorse even for any of the situations that happened between the two of you. Sherry, Mama Bear, we don't do pregnancy questions in here anymore. I'm sorry. Sherry, if you click on my face up there, it'll bring you to my bio. And in my bio, there's a link tree in there, and it'll bring you right to my store.
Chester, what are you doing?
I think he's playing in the baby gate that's behind the chair now.
Sharpie's lip liner.
Yeah. I actually was looking for my pink Sharpie to try that.
Doctors warning potential dangers.
Okay. Because it's ink. It's going to do anything like that
You
on
should
your
line it
skin.
black.
I have black lipstick.
Yeah, you should wear it.
I have black, I have gray, I have blue.
Get on copy.
I don't know how my followers would like it if I were to get gothy. I was goth for a very long time, and I don't think any of them could picture that.
I could, just not the PG way.
You're welcome. Go gothy.
Yeah, everyone's right.
You can, Beth. Ishikita, I'm sorry I can't say your name. Do you find you would like... I can't do the chat. A good job that you're happy with before the end of August. Eight of Diamonds is a yes. Eight of Diamonds is diligent work. You will find a job you're perfectly aligned with, and it's going to bring you to a place where you feel really successful. You can see it too.
What?
Your granddaughter is? Yeah.
Teddy bear purportedly wrapped in human skin found in
I
California?
saw that. Apparently it was some kind of prank or...
It's Teddy the plush doll.
Yeah. I think they were like prank on here. You're welcome. That was in your area and they arrested him. So my favorite stalker, it was in her area.
Oh. I want the teddy bear.
Jeff wants the teddy bear, but he's also one of those people that wants one of those lampshades that, who was it? Ed Gein. Yeah.
Whatever.
An Ed Gein lampshade. He would absolutely adore having one of those.
I want your skull when you pass.
I know. He's already told me I need to will him my skull because it's just so gigantically unproportionate that he has to have it.
I want people bones. I want people skulls. And, like, I couldn't go to an ancient archaeological place. I would be leaving with a bone.
I know. All you need to do is go to New Orleans during flood season.
Yeah, people get caught doing that.
I know. Good night, Ladine. Good night, Spamela. Your mom made you sick because she went to a party and that's how you spent your vacation? That sucks. You go back to work tomorrow. Good evening, Cynthia. How are you? I had the Rona. What's your mom doing at a party? That was not me asking. He pops up behind me and is like, what's your mom doing at a party? Yes, Amanda, as long as it gets along with your other doggies. She's being a woman of the night. Oh God. I don't want to know. I don't want to be in this conversation.
That sounds kinda...
Oh, as a bachelorette party. Tummy?
Back.
Oh, yeah, I know my back is killing me too. Hi, Melissa. How are you? Colleen, have you already met your person? 4 of clubs. So I know that R has always been that friend for you, but he hasn't always been stable, right? Has there been somebody else that's been a stable friend to you, even if you haven't interacted? This is somebody who's very stable or makes you feel like you're stable. But yes, you do know them. Hi, Maylee. You have been MIA. It's good to see you as well. Riley, will your boyfriend propose this year? Ace of Spades says... So this is a very I want to talk about things card. This is not a surprise. This is not a... He's going to spoil it. He's going to spoil it. It's not going to be a surprise. I do feel like there's a proposal, but they want to talk about it. They want to make sure that everything's good to go. The conversation, however, could be with, like, your dad, right? Like, they could be doing the respectful thing. But I still feel like that, in doing that, it's going to wreck the surprise because you're just going to know. Hi. I do mediumship readings, but I do them in private. If you'd like to book a reading with me, I am more than happy to help you. Zoe, we no longer do pregnancy questions in this room. I'm very sorry that other people were assholes and ruined that for you. Candace, will Christopher propose in the next year? 3 of Diamonds. I'm going to say it's probably going to be a little bit longer than that, but the energy between the two of you is just going to get better and better. So I wouldn't feel... There's no rush, is what Spirit's saying. Thank you so much for subscribing, Laura. I appreciate that. Laura, will you hear from Brian soon? 9 Diamonds is a yes, okay? It's actually a very successful energy. But Spirit wants you to be very aware that if you feel even the slightest little bit of a red flag, do not let them take advantage of you. Don't let them ask for anything that's, like, in the material realm of your life. Melanie Butler, that would be a donation-based reading. That's not a yes/no question. I do yes or no for free. Tell your dad you get your mama man, but heavy on the cross. Okay. Reads, will Dave ever see you as more than a friend? 2 of Spades is no. Not with the current energy. They're going to need a big shift. They're going to need some kind of big wow moment for them to see you as anything other than a friend.
If you're not making watermelon tuna, you're seriously missing out.
Watermelon tuna?
Yeah. That sounds... Well, tuna sounds nasty to me anyway, but watermelon tuna? Well, Isabella and Pia about it going to be all over it.
Yeah, Isabella for sure. She's got the weirdness. She's the one that was doing the ketchup in her slushies.
What?
Years ago in school.
Ew. What the fuck? Like, seriously.
Oh.
And I'm called the weird one in the house.
Just saying.
Ketchup in a slushie?
I guess. Melanie, will your daughter win? King of Spades says they may need some help winning, okay? This is a yes, as long as they're represented properly. Belle, will Kells and I end up being together in the future?
I think there's a meteor shower tonight.
Really? Queen of Diamonds doesn't accept no. Queen of Diamonds gets what they want. They're the master manifester. They're going to be able to get this relationship. You want it to happen, manifest it.
July 17th to August 23rd.
Oh, it's the yearly one. The I can't ever say it.
Yeah, I know.
It starts when? The 17th, you said?
17th.
Trisha, will Kelsey get the job at City of Gainesville? Probably not. Not with the Jack of Spades energy. That's a failure type energy. Laura, will you get to see and spend time with Brian in September? King of Spades says yes. You need to make that happen. Jennifer, will you ever find love again? Five of Spades says there's something about your own thoughts that are stopping you from finding love. It's probably a trust issue. You've got to work through some things before you will find love again, but once you are able to move through where you feel uncomfortable right now, you'll find the love. Connie, is your relationship with Jerry over? Three of Diamonds. I'm going to say no. There's still work that can be done. Margie, should you give up modeling? Two of Hearts says no. Two of Hearts says you are actually very aligned with that work and you need to continue to push yourself there. Creature of Divine, will your person do the right thing? Ten of Diamonds. As long as it doesn't involve money or the material world, they're going to do the right thing. However, if there's money involved or they've done something wrong in like work, stealing from somebody, something of that situation, they're not going to do anything. They're not going to do the right thing. They're going to continue to go down the wrong path. Jenny, will you ever feel understood? Four of Spades does say that there is rest after heartbreak. You will eventually feel understood, but you've got to put the pieces of your heart back together first. Bella, will you retire sooner than later? Three of Hearts is celebration, yes. Belle, will you do well in your intended interview? Yes, you will. The Jack of Hearts is like the knight in shining armor, but in this case, since it's an interview, it's like the universe swoops in and gives you all the perfect answers and puts you on a pedestal with this interviewer, and they're going to really like you. Thank you, Beth. I was about to say that. Wasn't sure if it was a different question or not. But guys, I say your name, I say your question, and I say the answer. So please do not ask your question more than once if you're not certain I haven't already answered it. Montaigne, does John have feelings for you? I'm going to say no, not with the Four of Hearts and the wild card that are coming out. This is boredom and dissatisfaction. I don't think they have feelings, any romantic feelings at least. Your hand hurts now, Melissa. I'm going to have to get you and your mom both number one tap dancer. Well, number one and number two tap dancer.
Give him carpal tunnel.
Melanie Butler, will you have knee surgery? Two of Clubs. Have faith that whatever happens is the right path. Spirit's not giving you an answer.
Five-year-old goes on $3,000 online shopping spree on Amazon. My parents are asleep.
That would so be Luna. Except neither one of us have a credit card that has that kind of limit on it, so she's screwed. Amy, will you get your rent paid this week? Five of Clubs says there's outside influences that are stopping you from getting this money. Eight of Hearts says you're probably not going to get it. Okay? See if you could talk to your landlord. See if there's something that you can work out between you and them. Just let them know that you'll have it as soon as you can, because I feel like it's going to take just a little bit longer. Cyan, will you be the winner of the Idea Box competition? Three of Clubs? Absolutely. That is incredible news from Spirit saying that some blessings are coming your way. Mickey, will you be moving soon? Three of Hearts is celebration, yes. Unless you don't want to move, then you're not moving and you're celebrating because you're not moving. However, you're celebrating in that situation. Did you move that or did it? It must have vibrated across the table. Cell, does Dawn think of you? Wild card. Six of Diamonds, no. Not with that energy. Melissa, will you get the new place you got an email about this morning? Laura, you can ask as many as you'd like, but I don't give more than 1 or 2 answers per person per day. Sometimes it's 1, sometimes it's 2, sometimes it's none. It really matters who Spirit draws me to. So Melissa, right, that's where I was, right? Yep. The email you got this morning, you probably need to stop stressing, right? I feel like you may not get that one, but Spirit says something's coming. Montaigne, there is no first or second question. You do not dictate who gets an answer or if you get an answer. Spirit draws me to the questions. You may get 1 answer, you may get 2. You can ask as many questions as you want, but it does not mean that you get to dictate which questions get answered. Mickey, does Brad still miss you or is he just lonely? He's just lonely, to be honest, with the Four of Hearts energy. The Four of Hearts is a card of boredom and dissatisfaction. He's lonely. You're a stressor? Yeah, I know.
I got up a Capri Sun.
I see that.
I ate the Capri. You want to drink my Capri Sun?
No, thank you. I gave you that Capri Sun because I did not want it.
But it's good.
Strap a pop drink up. Thanks, Sherman.
So glowy, will you get out of debt this year? Seven of Spades says no. Seven of Spades actually says if anybody has stolen anything from you, then you're never going to get that back and you're not going to recuperate from it. You've got to try to rebuild from there. And if somebody hasn't stolen anything from you that put you in this situation, be very aware of people that are around you, because that's the card of the liar, the thief, and the cheat. Montaigne, spamming my chat is absolutely not going to get your question answered. I already answered your question for you. Please stop doing that.
You're poking the fire.
Jess, I don't answer pregnancy questions. Sorry. Debbie, talk to your doctor. I've done enough medical questions today. Sorry. I would never want to separate you and Colleen, Beth. You guys are like the perfect pair over here. But I do need other moderators to be over there. It's just one person continuing to ask over and over and over after I've already answered their question. Sue, are you going to get out of debt this year? Queen of Spades says that you have a long road ahead, okay? You have to get your affairs in order. That's kind of a message from Spirit saying that you're going to have to, like, maybe do some financial counseling. There's something that you are doing to step in your way of becoming financially independent. You're welcome, Sue. Please don't at me in the comments. Wait, who was rude?
That's booty.
See, I was wondering if that's full of them, because I've seen more than one over there. And the one that was out of it today was itty bitty compared to,
I think really didn't want me to take these protectors out here.
yeah, I don't know. That's why I gave up trying to get rid of it. Oh, look at that!
Jesus.
Guess what, Issa? You are going to be blocked if you don't stop spamming my chat. Also, you're asking for a timeline. I don't do timelines in the room. Book a year ahead reading.
Let me get Sad Gator on there.
I thought you were going to be a moderator over on YouTube, but...
I'm not a moderator.
Oh.
I told you that. What am I supposed to do? Just tell them to shut up in the chat?
I don't know. Oh, my back.
Ooh, I get foot now.
You don't want my foot. It's dirty and gross.
I know. That's still my foot.
I know, Rach. I'm ready to tap out too. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to 11:11. I can definitely tell I've been sitting in this chair since like 7:30. Are you picking at that again?
Okay.
Marriott, did Loretta and Helen break up? I'm gonna say yes with the Jack of Spades. All right, Montaigne, I understand that you're not quite understanding me, but I only answer one question per night, and I've already answered you. It doesn't matter if you come in with a billion other questions, you're not going to get another answer. You don't need to spam the same thing over and over and over again. I already answered one question for you. Then you started spamming a different question, and Spirit said you're not getting another answer. No, I said up to 2. Don't put words in my mouth. I said you can ask as many questions as you want. You can say it as many times as you'd like, as long as you're not spamming my chat. But you will only get 1 or 2, and sometimes none, if you're not being drawn to by Spirit. So I'm very, very... No, you block me. Go ahead and block me. Go ahead. Because you have no idea how incredibly rude you're being, and you have no idea how impatient you're being over something ridiculous. No, that person's not going to fall in love with you. Not at all with your fucking attitude. Yay, Ashley, that's awesome. Chesapeake, I'd love to help you with that, but that's not a yes or no question. No, I'm about to end it over on the tube. Hopefully they blocked me and I won't ever have to see them again. All right, so I can answer that. That's a yes or no question. Was he on the live? Eight of diamonds. Ace of spades. Yes. You know who it was. They're probably going to get away with it with this this energy here. All right? So you can continue to be diligent all you want about it, but it doesn't seem like they're ever going to have to pay the price for it.
Giant 22-pound baby is 2.5 feet long.
Okay. My brother was 20-something pounds. My brother's also like 7 feet tall, so. I know he was definitely over, he was like 24.5 inches or something.
There's an eye joke there somewhere, but I can't come up with it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That's when my eyes like they spent so long coming out the tunnel, you're trying to look both ways at once. So.
It got stuck like that? Don't make fun of my brother. That's alright. He's a jerk. Sherry Johnson. So in this room we do free yes or no questions to who I am drawn to. If you want anything other than a yes or no question, that's a donation. You're welcome. Guys, I'm really trying to make it to 11:11.
You can do it.
You can do it. Meditate and smile. As I just said, we do free yes or no questions in here. I mean, that's a no answer, obviously, because you say, are there any messages? No. But yes, at the same time, if you ask the right questions. Thank you for that. Guys, please understand that I don't get paid by TikTok for any of the gifts that you send me, so please don't waste your coins. Diane, will you get paid tomorrow? 6 of Spades. Probably not tomorrow, but you will be paid. Yo, yes, your dad's spirit is absolutely around you. Ashley, if you are not comfortable with it, back out. Because like I said, even your uncle was like, I don't want her to know what happened specifically because I want her to say nice things about me. So, if you're not comfortable with it, back out. If you have nothing to say other than he did well at his job, then that's not the speech that anybody needs, right? Alex, did Andrew's mom cause the separation between him? Forest Diamonds, King of Clubs. I don't think it was his mom. I feel like you need to let go of why it happened and move forward with confidence, and he'll come back, okay? I know you need answers, but you're not going to get the answers you're seeking until he comes back. Shannon, will you get Dad's land? Wild card. 4 of Spades. You're going to get part of it. You won't get it in whole. I asked for clarification on the 4 of Spades because the 4 of Spades is like a rest and recuperation kind of card, but the 9 of Diamonds is definitely partial, right? You'll get part of it, probably most of it, but I feel like there's a part of it that he saved for somebody else as well. Ruby, is now the right time for you to get into a relationship? 10 of Spades is a no. Do I feel drawn to anyone right now? I don't understand your question. Like, I'm interacting with everybody. I'm not drawn to anybody to get a specific answer. Ask a question.
Drawn to me.
Literally, there's like 50 some odd people in here. It only happens when I'm right about to leave.
Well, stand there.
I can't.
I'll get you some talent. I'll move you in my chair.
User, are you about to be fired? 4 of Clubs. No, there's still stability in your life. Shannon, you say, wow, the land is co-owned with another live person. All right, so that makes sense why you wouldn't get everything, but I feel like whatever's not co-owned is your part. Laura, will Matt and I be together? 2 of Diamonds. That's struggle. 2 of Diamonds is struggle? I don't think so. Meditate and smile. Is coddling holding your sibling back from their full potential? Yes, absolutely. You're actually setting them up for extreme heartbreak because you're coddling them. I know. I'm counting down the minutes, Colleen. My back is horrid. Sheila, should you leave him? Eight of diamonds. 7 of diamonds. I do feel like there is a lot of work ahead. And if you can't honestly say that you're going to be able to do it, and they will as well, it has to be matched. The energy has to be matched. Then it is time to move on. Because you got the move on card after the diligent work card. What's up?
Rub your back.
If you want to.
I got it back there.
Oh, Ned, you are so beautiful. Ned, listen to me. Please, please listen to me, Mr. Ned. I am an ordained minister through the church, not just some stupid fucking website. I studied. I read the Bible probably 1,000 times more than you have. So please, be more of a keyboard warrior. You want to fuck around and find out? I don't think so. We're not going to start this. Not when I'm about to go to bed. Bye, Ned.
Wait.
Oh, I love keyboard warriors. Michelle, is your husband unstable or realizing his actions? Wait, what? Unstable or realizing his actions? 7 of clubs says no. And the 7 of clubs is kind of the card where you could talk to your blue in the face and they're not going to see anything other than their side of things.
Am I unstable?
You are very unstable, honey. That's why I love you.
No.
Nana, will Steve ask you to marry him? 9 of spades. Not right now. There's a lot of stress and anxiety and things that need to be worked out. I'm going to tell you this. Marriage is not a band-aid, okay? Fix the issues you've got now so that you don't bring them into your marriage. Yeah, I know. Don't use people's last names or their birthdays. People never... Luckily, it's not recorded over here like it is on the tube. Like, all of the comments are left in the live stream replays. Meditate. Is the guilt you hold reasonable? Wild card. 2 of clubs. It's not. I feel like you're punishing yourself for things that you shouldn't be punishing yourself for. However, Spirit wants you to focus on the fact that things are going to be okay. Have faith that things are going to be okay. You don't need to hold guilt, right? Sometimes we hold on to guilt because we feel obligated to do so. You're not obligated to hold on to this. Trista, will your business make it long term? Ace of spades, yes. This is the ace of business. Absolutely it will. 2 more minutes. Thank you for that, heart me.
I say thank you for that backup. I was like, I can't get back there.
Lady Jane, does Billy wish you could have gotten married? Honestly, I'm going to say yes with this energy. The Jack of Hearts is the Knight in Shining Armor card. The 9 of Diamonds is very successful. They had hoped that they could be your Knight in Shining Armor, that things could have been successful, and the 2 of you could have gotten married. Did they pass before you could get married? Is that what the issue was? T. Maria, I'm more than happy to talk to your mom in a mediumship reading if you wanted to book that in my website. I don't typically do mediumship on the live stream. That, and I'm only on here for like 1 more minute. It is 11:11, guys. Make a wish. So just know that I am sending tons of manifestation energy towards your wishes and all of your dreams, and I hope that we all manifest a little bit of luck, a little bit of love, a little bit of money, a little bit of health and wealth, and whatever else we're wishing for, right? Because we all deserve it. All right. I will be back tomorrow. Probably on at least an hour early, just so I can knock out the rest of these subscriber readings for those of you who are on my list. It'll be a subscriber only, just like today. But you're open and ready to receive your blessings? Hell yes. I love that. All right, guys. I love you all. Good night and sweet dreams. And thank you for always supporting me.